whole screen to make it easy. So I will give you this document, and it has all the prompts in it and everything. So you don't have to write anything down or anything, but I'm sure if you have ChatGPT opened already, you can play along with me. And if you want to know what that 30-day podcaster thing is, I put some links in there as well. All right. So the very first thing we want to do when we have a new chat with ChatGPT is to make sure it knows who it is, what it's doing. It's kind of like having a new boyfriend, and you got to kind of train it on how to work well with you. Good morning, Diana. And so the first thing I'm going to do is take this prompt. I'm going to show you a couple of ways to train ChatGPT. So, oops, let me open it up. Actually, there's like a bajillion ways to train ChatGPT, but I'm going to just show you a couple that I really liked that were pretty cool. So this one is basically a one-sentence statement that says, I'm going to tell you about my business, and we're going to come up with unique and innovative product ideas that are unconventional. And then I just say, do you understand? Right. So it's going to repeat it. And I like to do that because then I can see what it's comprehending when I ask it if it understands. And then I'm going to tell him what my business is. And since Ingrid was the first on the call, do you mind if I use you and your business as a guinea pig?
No, that's fine.
Okay. So what's your business name?
Single Mom 101. It's a coaching service for single moms.
Okay. So my product helps single moms solve which problem?
That's what I'm trying to figure it out.
Oh, okay. That's okay. All right, good. Let's take a step back then. All right. So in my document, if you don't know, let's grab some of this. So what does my audience want? So we're going to just grab this statement here, and I'll read it out to you as I edit it. And it says, what are the biggest challenges and pain points that single moms face in, do you have, what niche or what sort of, is it raising children? Is it making ends meet, or?
Yes, it's kind of broad. But it can be like a personal development.
Mindset?
Yes, mindset, pretty much.
Okay. So have with their mindset and motivation. Let me just see if because the more you can narrow it down, the better it is. So time management, right? We probably, I think like parents in general. And I'm using 4, so it's a little slower. Financial stress. And I'm guessing none of these are revolutionary. Social isolation. Emotional stress. And I'm going to go out. So none of those are guilt and self-doubt. I'm guessing you know all these, right? Let me know if there's one that pops up. Balancing work and family. Yeah,
that's
limited support. Okay, so we kind of got to start. And what Ingrid could do is we could dive even deeper. And I'm going to just read through some of these that help you understand your target audience and what they want a little bit more. So what are some common questions that your target audience asks about? And what I would do is, let's just take this one and let's go into here, that single moms. ask about, and I would pick one of these above. Is there one you want to dive a little deeper into, Ingrid?
I'm sorry, I think either I froze or you froze before. I didn't hear.
Oh, am I frozen?
No, not anymore.
Not
but-
anymore. Okay. Let me go through that again. So to dive a little deeper, I have some other questions here and I'm just going to grab the second one. And the second one says, what are some of the most common questions that single moms ask about? And I would pick one of these 7. So is there one of these 7 that you want to dive deeper into?
The number 6, balancing work and family.
Okay, let's go into that. I'm just going to copy that and paste it. And if you guys missed it, I'll give you that Google Doc at the end, so you don't have to worry about making sure you have all these prompts and everything. So here are some questions. How can I manage time effectively? What are some strategies to creating healthy work-life balance? How can I handle the pressure of being both the primary caregiver and breadwinner for my family? How do I prioritize my family's needs without jeopardizing my career? Are there any support networks or resources available? Can I find affordable, reliable childcare? How can I maintain a strong bond? What are some flexible and remote work options? How can I manage self-care, and how can I handle emergencies? Right here, this could be a product, right? Like she could answer each one of these questions by saying, okay, she could do it a few ways. She could do something like write a course that addresses, actually I'd put outline a course that addresses each one of these questions. Okay, she could do that. She could say, oh, are you still there? Ingrid froze. Am I still here? Okay, I see some nodding. You could write a course. You could write a PDF, write a quick start guide, anything to address these questions. And you already have a really good product. But another way to do this is to come in here and grab even more questions. So I'm going to put another one in, and Ingrid, I don't know if you're following along because you froze there, but I'll put another question in. And what are some common misconceptions and myths about being a single mom that I can dispel with a course or a challenge or a free guide, right? You can create any of these products. And it'll tell you all sorts of things that you can dispel. Single moms are always struggling financially. Reality, single moms face financial challenges. Many are able to support their families with work and resources. A guide could provide financial planning and tips and strategies. So you could go through and it's already giving you tons of different ideas. Myth, single moms can't have successful career. A course would advise balancing work and life, as well as tips for negotiating flexible work arrangements or remote work opportunities, right? Single moms suffer academically and emotionally. So a challenge or a guide would provide single moms with resources and strategies promoting the children's well-being and academic success. What is it? They're always lonely and unhappy. So a focus on self-care, mental health, building strong support network with single moms. And like, if that's the myth, you're going to really focus around, hey, why not have an event where single moms get to come together and have a really good time? Single moms are solely responsible for their situation. And so a guide to dispel this myth by exploring diverse experiences and circumstances of single moms. So you're just featuring other single moms. And then there's about government assistance. And I'm not going to read all of these, but right here, we've already got like tons of product ideas. And we're only partway through 10 questions that I wrote. What are some insider tips or secrets about being a single mom that I can share? Or no, actually, let me reword that. What are some insider tips or secrets about, and I would come in here and I would grab one of these, like time management or prioritizing family needs, any of these sort of things that I can share with single moms, right? So basically you're asking ChatGPT to solve the problems for you. So let me, what was the one that you picked again, Ingrid? The one topic? I forgot already.
I don't remember which one was it.
I can pick one too.
It was number 6. Oh, the balancing work and family.
Yeah, about, okay. And it'll tell you exactly, like, prioritize, set boundaries. Like you could do a whole module on just setting boundaries, routines. So this is really good. Now let's go back to our first question. Okay. So our first question in training ChatGPT was up here. And it was, my business is called, I can't remember. Let's redo this one. My business was called, what was it again? Single Mom
101.
Single Mom 101. And our product helps single moms to solve
Well, that's why we were trying to figure it out. So many.
Solve time management, time, money, and emotional management as a single mom, as a new single mom. What are some unique, what was that second? How did I phrase that? Now we're going to have come up with unique and innovative product ideas that are unconventional. So here are some unique and innovative product ideas for your business, Single Moms 101, that focus on time management, money, and emotional management. Time management app. Okay, well, maybe that's not going to be quite something that you can knock out straight away. Mm-hmm. Financial empowerment course. That's kind of a good one.
Yeah.
Emotional support subscription box. Single mom mentorship program. So you connect, I like that one, connect new single moms with experienced single moms. Virtual support. Single mom resource hub. That's a good one. And Single Moms 101 toolkit.
Mm-hmm.
The family activity planner, which you could put in the toolkit. Single mom job board. That's a cool one. Single mom retreats. We talked about that one. I think it'll probably knock out 10. I don't think it'll do 11. Yeah. So those are some good ones. What do you think, Ingrid?
It's amazing. Now, I
Yeah.
understand why a lot of copywriters are very upset right now.
But not even just copywriters, like these are products that you could create. Okay. So we got the time management app, financial empowerment course, emotional support subscription box, single mom mentorship program, the virtual support group, single mom resource hub, the 101 toolkit, activity planner, job board, or retreats. Which one should we make today?
Um,
Can you see them?
um, hmm.
I'm going to throw them into the chat so you can have a copy too.
What about the single mom, the resource hub, the number 6?
Okay, so that sounds like a cool one. So you build an online platform that serves as a comprehensive resource for single moms, featuring articles, videos, and podcasts on various topics such as time management, blah, blah, blah. This platform could also include a forum where single moms ask questions and share advice. Okay, so then what you could do is what are the steps to creating option 6? So here it's going to tell you exactly what to do. Define your objectives. Conduct research. So what are the pressing topics, which is really good. Like you can use ChatGPT to tell you those. In fact, I'll show you how to do that.
Right.
Design the platform, color schemes, user experience, organize content. You know what this reminds me of, Ingrid, is do you remember Holly Homer? She had
Educational one for parents, right?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of the same thing. And so she gets all the traffic and then she makes a lot of money because people will advertise on there as well.
Right.
Promote the platform, monitor and update content. So here it is, it's getting everything for you. Gather feedback, and I'm going to have it stop generating. But then again, you go into, so what are the best objectives for this product? And I would just, and then copy this and have it do each step. And it's going to have ChatGPT do all the work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Provide information. And it's going to, some of it's kind of dry. Offer support. Foster community. And I'm going to stop that because that's pretty self-explanatory. Let's pick a different one where it is, it was kind of a fun one. The emotional support subscription box.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. High quality, well curated products. And it's going to do the same thing. What are the objectives? Target audience. In fact, the cool target audience for something like that would be friends of, like, buy this for your friend who is now a new single mom.
Mm.
the theme, curate the products, develop the resources. So this is pretty cool. And that was just off of one sentence
Right.
about Ingrid's business. What if we told ChatGPT even more about her business? Do you have a website at all yet?
No, not yet.
You don't. Okay. So if you had a website, what you can do is I have a link here and it's right here. And you can take your website and I'll just put in, I'm going to put in my new one.
Okay.
HTTPS hero.fm 30-day podcaster. And I'm not a robot and I'm going to convert this to text. So this is a cool way to train ChatGPT about your business. Now it's got like all this stuff in here that I probably might not want. I don't know, but I'm going to copy all of this. All the text from my webpage, because you can't just give ChatGPT a URL to understand your business, unfortunately. Now, there are other ways around this using plugins or things like that, but I'm going to go up a little bit because it looks like it's got stuff in my footer. There, I'm going to copy all this. And I'm going to just start a new chat because it's probably going to get confused. And I'll just use 3.5 for speed. But I'm going to train you on my business and we will come up with new product ideas that are that customers want, easy to make, and are profitable. Do you understand? Okay, gets it. There. Now it's coming up with some ideas. So offer a VIP version of the 30-day podcasting course. Create an online community or forum. Develop a podcast production service where your team assists the individuals. Offer a podcast monetization course. Create a podcasting tool or software. I already have that. Launch a podcasting marketplace. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Develop a podcasting event or conference. Offer a podcasting certification program. Ooh, see, these are all like pretty decent ideas. And I just fed it this. So I could go back into brainstorming it and asking it, well, what do the audience want? One that I really like is, what are some upcoming events or trends that I can leverage? So I'm going to do that with Ingrid's and just see what it gives me. So I'll go back to her chat in for single moms that I can leverage in a course or a challenge or whatever type of product that you want to make. Oh yeah, that's my bad. I have to have my my web access turned on for this. And also ChatGPT is releasing a version where it will connect with the web. So let me see if I have that turned on, it will be able to give me an answer. Yeah, it's still not doing it. But you can access the web. And you can do that with a new product called AutoGPT, which I should demo that too, how to do AutoGPT. Okay, so those are, what are some creative and unique approaches that I can take to teach my audience something new. So we could put that in to teach single moms something new. Gamification, interactive videos, peer-to-peer learning, micro learning, personalization, immersive learning, visual learning, and experimental learning. So it has different ways that you could teach things, which then it starts to take you away from just creating a video course, right? You can think about, oh, what if I just take this person to teach everything, and it's going to be like an immersive learning. We're going to do a weekend retreat or something like that. Or we're going to do micro learning where I drip out something for 10 minutes a day. That's what I'm experimenting with, is micro learning for 10 minutes a day. For a month, we just do one quick little burst of activity, and people don't have to be tuned in for a big, long period of time. So those are some ways to get ideas. I'm going to move on to some other ChatGPT stuff, but before I do you guys have any questions, comments, anything that you want me to dive into deeper at all? Anyone? No? Someone.
I just wanted you to know that I was going right along with you with my own topic. As you were doing that, I was doing it as well. So it's great.
What did you come up with?
I was looking at the last one was the question, where are some upcoming events or trends for high achieving, high functioning adopted people? And that I can leverage in a course or challenge. And so it came up with, do you want me to share the screen? I can show you.
Yeah,
no?
let me change the security. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Can you see this? Oh, wait, I have to share screen.
Yeah.
Share. I think I need to bring this over. Okay, can you see this?
I see your desktop. There we go. Now I see ChatGPT.
Okay, so this lower one, let me move there. This lower one, it says the unique challenges and strengths that high achieving and high functioning adopted individuals may experience, including issues related to identity, belonging, and attachment, the role of nature versus nurture in shaping the abilities and achievements of adopted individuals, and the ongoing debate over relative influence of genetics versus environment, the importance of mentorship, role models, and supportive communities. I mean, I could kind of go on, but I'm interested to see where we can go from here with the next question. What are some skills or knowledge areas of your target audience? Because I was having a little bit of a glitch just discerning my niche from the target audience. Does that make sense?
No.
Like my niche is working with adopted, high functioning, high achieving adopted individuals. That's my niche, or is that my audience?
Yeah, I got you. So it's a little bit of both. But if you want to go dive deeper and you want to define the niche in which your audience lives, it could be high functioning, high achieving adoptive parents or adoptive individuals who are professional sports players. So that would be the niche.
Okay, so that would be the niche. So the niche, okay, that helps me very much, because so the niche is the tech industry, is the entertainment industry, is the athletes or the sports industry. Okay, good. So that helped me. That helps me greatly, and I'll continue going from there. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. And that's a good question. I'm glad you brought that up, because if you are finding that what you're seeing with the results are kind of generic, or they aren't really getting very, very good results, then take a minute and go deep into one niche. Like, just figure out, well, what about, because the smaller the niche you go, the more you'll be able to resolve a specific pain within that niche. Okay. So
Very cool.
if I was helping people create apps, well, that's pretty broad. But if I said, if I'm helping college kids creating apps for gamers who love Twitch, now I'm starting to really be able to specify exactly what sort of pain points those individuals are hitting. And I'll probably have much greater success.
Right. And the gamers are the
Target audience.
Target audience and I thought the gamers, I thought the industry is the gamers and the target audience, or no, I guess it's the other way around. So the games that you went into the specific game, that is the audience, that's the industry. I thought that was the niche.
The industry. Okay. So if I'm helping people make apps, all right, I help people make apps. People is the target audience. The market is making apps.
Okay.
And if you get confused, ask ChatGPT.
Okay, because the industry niche and then your target audience. So I'm just playing with that right now, and really look forward to May. I'll talk to you about that at another time. But I'm trying to get into PayPal, and I was just having a little bit of a tough time. So because I want to do that course.
Oh, okay. Yeah, PayPal isn't working. I had to switch it to another platform, and anyway. Yeah,
okay.
Sorry.
Just tell me where to go to sign up. So, because I've been trying to do that. Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. I will. In fact, let me drop it in the chat right here now. So what she's talking about is that 30-day course, hero.fm, 30-day podcaster. That's where it's at. And it's on this document that I'm going to share with you too. So,
okay.
Okay.
Cool. Thanks.
So those are really good questions, because like, what is my industry? What is my niche? Other questions are like, what's my unique business proposition, my USP? Like, what's my unique selling point? Why am I unique? And so if you're struggling with that, you can go into ChatGPT. So I think Ingrid's kind of struggling with that. So what are some unique selling propositions that I can offer that set me apart from the competition? So you can do a customized approach, experience approach, community building, flexibility, emotional support, comprehensive approach, results driven approach, which I've seen that work pretty well. Like, I've seen it's kind of a marketing tactic, but it's like, hey, this whole thing is $10,000, but you only pay me $5,000. And you pay me the other $5,000 after you get the results. And so that's a results marketing, results driven approach. So, and you can keep diving deeper. Like, what are some unique ways to do a results driven approach? What are some unique ways of doing that? What are, and just constantly diving deeper into each one of these results. So, oh, yeah. Now let's say we decided to create the community forum, right? Is that what we decided to make? What did we call that? Step 6. So single mom resource hub. Okay, so that's what we're going to create. So let's make it even better. So identify 5, or you could say some customer objectives for, what was it? It was for a single mom resource hub and provide ideas to making a single mom resource hub even better, responding to each objective. So now you're going deeper, like, why would they not want to buy this? What are some reasons? So I don't have the time to access all the resources. That's a good one, right? So how could you make it even better? To address this objective, considering offering a curated section of the most important and relevant resources. I don't have the budget to pay for a subscription. Consider offering a free version. I don't have personalized support. I need personalized support and guidance. Consider offering coaching and counseling services. I'm not tech savvy. Consider simplifying the user interface. I don't find the resources on the hubs to be relevant to my need. Consider gathering feedback from users to identify which topics are most important to them. So you can use that to make your product better. You can also use that same statement to sell the product, right? So you could say, identify 5 and provide marketing copy to, and I'm going to take out this, to respond to each objection. So if you don't make it into your product, you can respond to it with your marketing copy. We understand time is valuable. That's why we've created a selection for the most important and relevant. I don't have the budget to pay for the subscription. Yeah, we believe single moms should have access to the resources and support they need. I don't have, I need more personalized support. We understand that every single mom has unique needs and circumstances. That's why we offer coaching and counseling services to provide you with it. I'm not tech savvy, right? So it's really giving some really, really good output. I don't find the resources. We're committed to providing more relevant, up-to-date resources for every single mom, blah, blah, blah. So that's a really good prompt that I find making it better. And then here's writing the sales objection. Now, getting back to what we were talking about with understanding what goes in the prompt. If you're like, okay, well, this is cool, but for you, Carla, because you're sitting there on ChatGPT all day long and you understand all this, but as soon as I get off this call, I'm not going to know where to start. And, you know, I'm going to hate you for life. No, you won't. I know you won't. But I'm going to show you how you can have ChatGPT you can work with it to get the right prompts and information out of it, regardless of what you're trying to do, whether you're trying to come up with copy, write an app, whatever it is. So let me just get the prompt is, and I call it the one prompt to rule them all, is you're going to tell ChatGPT to help you make the statements. And I'm just going to copy and paste this into a new prompt. I'm going to use 3 for the simplicity. And let me just read this. Your goal is to help me craft the best possible prompts for my needs. The prompt will be used by you, ChatGPT, and you will follow this process. Your first response will ask me for what the prompt should be about, and I'll give you my answer. But you will need to import it through continual interactions by going through the next steps. So then I'm going to give you my input, but you got to come back and you'll generate 2 sections, a revised prompt and any questions that you have when about the prompt. So let me show you what this looks like because it's easier to show it. So great. Let's get started. What should the prompt be about? Okay. Let me just do this. Coming up with great product ideas for single moms. Okay, so now here's the prompt. It says generate innovative and practical product ideas that can support single moms in their daily lives. And then it gives me 3 questions. Can you provide some more details on the specific needs or challenges faced by single moms and you would like the product to address? So let's just say community and loneliness. Are there any particular demographics or age groups of the single moms you'd like to focus on? Do you have any? Otherwise, I'll just make it up. Put,
You mean like age group?
yeah, I'll say ages. We'll do ages 30 through 50. Income is around $50,000. How about that?
Mhm.
Okay. And would you like the product ideas to be focused on a specific category, such as technology, household items, or you have an open mind to any kind of product? And I'll just put any kind for 3. All right. Thank you. So now it's came up with a new prompt based on what we had, but it has some more questions. Are there any particular locations or regions? Are there specific hobbies or interests? Would you like the product ideas to be focused on physical products only or digital services? So we'll answer those. No. 2 is any specific hobbies or interests. That's good because it's getting into niches. So let's just say running and cycling and reading. And would you like the product to be focused on physical products only or digital and service based? Doesn't matter. So it's going to just keep doing this because in the first prompt, I said you will continue this process with providing additional information until I say we are done. Okay. So I'm just going to say we are done. Great. So now here's my prompt right up here. I'm going to paste it in. And let's see what it says. An online book club for single moms, community-based cycling running clubs, social media platforms, digital workout programs, babysitting exchange service. Ooh, I like that. Wish that was in my neighborhood. So this is a really good way to come up with anything that you need, and having ChatGPT ask you questions and making your prompt even better. Any questions on that? Because I kind of went through that a little fast.
No, it's just amazing the way how it works. Does the ChatGPT, since they're providing you with all the feedback that you're asking, that we're asking, so do they have the rights? Because I think I was reading somewhere else. Do they have the rights? Or am I going to get in trouble if I use that like a copyright issues?
Oh, right. Yeah, that's a good question. No, it's not. It's not pulling the copy from any other website or anything like that. It is generated on the spot by AI.
So if I use any feedback they're giving me
Mm-hmm.
on my program or whatever that I'm doing, am I breaking the rule of using?
You're not breaking any rules.
Okay. That's what I
Yeah.
want.
You're not infringing on any sort of legal rules or anything like that. So there are probably, I would say today, a lot of the content created is AI generated. What I would say though, because I've written books, blogs, all sorts of stuff using AI, I've always had to edit it. So I always have to do what I call post-production. and I'll get it from ChatGPT, but then I have to change some things out to either put it in my voice or to fix things that are incorrect. So yeah, that's a good question though.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Any other questions, comments, anything? This is a very friendly place. So if you have anything that you're like too shy to ask, this is a place to ask it. So, okay. So that's in here, and it's the one prompt to rule them all. And then in here, I put in another prompt, which is helping, like if you want to learn how to make prompts better, like if you want to learn the process of making better prompts, this prompt right here is how you turn ChatGPT into into your teacher. And what it'll do is you give it a prompt. So here's, I'll copy this right here and I'll paste it in. And then here's my prompt. Come up with great product ideas for single moms. So that was my prompt. So now it's going to evaluate it. And first it evaluated it. So it's like, okay, this is what is kind of wrong with it. Here's how you can improve it, define your target audience, identify specific needs, provide context, and then you can test and evaluate. So then it gave me another prompt because it's in the same chat as before, and it's based on what we already talked about. So it's use the aged and the income, all that that we gave it before. So it gave me a better prompt right here. So that's a good way if you're struggling with a prompt to give you good results. Let me go back here. And let me put in here, insert your prompt here. So this paragraph up top is telling ChatGPT what to do. And then this next sentence is your prompt that you want it to fix and make better. Okay, so this one is having ChatGPT come back with questions to make it better. And this one is just having ChatGPT tell you. It's not going to ask any questions. So I kind of like the first version better because it asks some questions and it helps you come up with better versions based on questions. Now, lastly, what I want to share with you are just things I've learned from being in a lot of mentorship programs and creating a lot of online products myself. These are some ingredients to making a really good offer. So if you're creating, for example, a course, you can add in the bonuses, a partially done for you. I like to include at least one of everything in here. So a partially done for you experience. I will do this part for you, or my admin will do this part for you. If you can offer that in, and it could be something as simple as I'm going to create a template for you, something. But if you can do a small smidgen of done for you, it increases the value of what you're providing. So see if you can do something that's done for you that is also scalable. Okay. The next one is offering a multitude of expertise. And this is really good if you're offering something that's $3,000 or above. So what you're doing is you're teaming up with other people who are experts. For example, my students need to learn how to get traffic. And so what I like to do is team up with somebody who understands ads, organic traffic, social media, whatever, short form videos, and they will be part of my team that I'm putting together to deliver the expertise. So there's a few things with this. One, I don't have to be an expert in everything, and I shouldn't be. But number two, when you're selling this, you're not just selling you, you're selling a whole team of people. So it increases the value and the perception of what they're getting, because they're not just buying you, which they're like, oh, I'm going to spend $5,000 for you. I mean, but they're spending $5,000 for you and Judy and Mark and Tom and Bob and all these people that are part of the team that are going to help them out. So see who you can team up with for your deliverables. Next, and this is usually always included in everything, are the shortcuts. What cheat sheets, swipe files, templates that you can give that they can quickly get results, because the only reason they're hiring, well, there's a few reasons. So faster, easier, and less expensive. And also they want the community. The community is another thing. So giving them those shortcuts, easy, making it very accessible for them. So I like on-the-go learning is like been a game changer for me. And then lastly, and this is usually something that people don't think about, it's what can they get rid of by getting your product? Can they get rid of their funnel builder? Can they get rid of a copywriter? Can they get rid of a nanny or the cleaners or something? Like, what can they get rid of in their life that will almost make up for the cost of your program or your product? So those are some ingredients. As you're going through ChatGPT, you can ask it for, well, what are some easy shortcuts, some swipe files that I can give people? What are some templates that I can give people? And ChatGPT will tell you what those are. I mean, I think, is it going to come up? New product brainstorming. Here we go. What are some cheat sheets I can give single moms to help them organize their time? And then I'll just plop them out. Daily schedule, meal planning, cleaning schedule, budgeting, goal setting, self-care. Like, you could create a journal with those and include it in your welcome packet, right? So putting something in the mail for them. And this is, I could do this all day long, like figuring out really good products. I mean, I don't even want to go, because like I want to nail something for Ingrid and like start building it out and everything, because this is crazy. I'm just so blown away with what this can produce. Like, if we went into yours, Diana, I'd love to see like, what are some cheat sheets that I can give to high achieving? Are you doing it along with us? The same prompts?
I was doing a bit. I was also trying to figure out the other thing, but yeah, let me
Sorry to
let
put
me
you
do
on
a
the
cheat
spot.
sheet. Let me do a cheat sheet right now.
Yeah. So that was like 10,000 prompts in 2 minutes sort of thing. I gave you a lot. Yeah. Thank you, Ingrid.
Can you give me that one line and I'll put it in for the cheat sheet? Just
the one-liner. Yeah. The cheat sheet for the, here, let me give you that prompt.
I'll type it in. And
I'll put it into our little chat. It's going in as a direct message. So I can give to, and I have single moms in there, but you have to put in your target market, which would be the adoptees, and help them. What do you want to help them with?
Okay. So, all right, doing it right now.
Yay. I'm glad you liked it. How do you say your, is that initials? JAE. I'd love to know how to, but I'm glad this was helpful. This is stuff I could do all day long. And I feel like, oh, Jay. Oh, very cool. Nice. like the letter J. Yeah, I know. My middle name is K, and so I always have to say the middle name is K, and it's K-A-Y. Yeah, always have to spell it out. So when I was researching how to use ChatGPT to come up with great product ideas, there was nothing out there, nothing, like zilch. So I went through these processes to come up with these prompts. Hopefully they help you. I'm going to give them to my students. And if you want to bring any of these ideas to fruition, we are doing that 30-day class. I also have a book about how to write a book with ChatGPT. If you want to increase your authority, that's been a game changer. I published this book, and now like tons of people are asking me to teach in groups and stuff. So if you really want to elevate your authority, I highly recommend writing a book. In fact, Diana's doing that. She's writing some books using ChatGPT.
Series. And in the different areas. So this one didn't come up, and maybe it's just because I'm not using my other more intricate thread, because I was doing it with relationships. What are some cheat sheets I can give achieving high achieving adopted people in relationships? And it's kind of generic. It says be open and honest, recognize, manage and unique challenges, cultivate a strong supportive network. So I don't know how that would be a cheat sheet.
So that's a good question. I'm glad you brought that up. So maybe what you could do is, what's some cheat sheets I can give high achieving adoptees that would help them cultivate a supporting network, right? Like, I think the objective needs to be more refined.
Okay. What are some cheat sheets that?
Please give me a cheat sheet for chiropractors to ethically and efficiently bill and code for musculoskeletal diagnosis in the service they provide. And that's a good one. That's a really, really good one. So did you see Lewis's prompt that he put into the chat?
That's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So the more you
detailed.
refine it. And the other thing, Diana, is if you're getting those generic results, and here, let me do this before I forget. I got to read his. Okay. Before I forget, I'm going to drop this document. Because sometimes I do that. I'm like, I'll give you the document. And then I'm like, bye, everybody. And I just gave it to you, only you. Let me give it to everybody.
Louise, that's really detailed. Very cool.
But if you're getting those generic results, go back in and ask ChatGPT, how can I make this better? What can I do to make this better? And it will tell you, right? You can use either one of those two methods. But here's my ask for you guys. If you come up with great product ideas, let me know. I want to know what they are. I want to know like what ChatGPT came up with. Like, what are you going to do? How are you going to implement it? Those sort of things. Just like reach out to me, email me, however. There's Jay. How did you come across this training? Because I tried a few things just out of an experiment. I posted on Facebook. I emailed my list once, and it was just like a 2-line email. And I boosted the post. Oh, okay. So you got the email. Yeah. So, oh, you read my book. Oh, good. That's awesome. I hope you write one. So yeah, I boosted the post, and that was an experiment. I got a lot of signups when I boosted it, but hey, they didn't show up. I think they just want the replay. So, very cool. Well, I'm glad you got my book. Thank you. Any other questions? We are over by a couple of minutes. Was that helpful? Do you guys feel like you can use this to come up with product ideas? Very helpful.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, good. Awesome. Well, this was super fun. I hope to do more of these. Yeah, my book. I think it's on that document. It's called Prompt promptpublishprofit.com/free. That's okay. There's a link to my book. Hopefully it comes up because it's on ClickFunnels. And we've had a thing this week, but that's my book. And the cool thing is when I wrote that book, it was right when ChatGPT came out, and I read it now and I'm like, this so impressed. Full disclosure, I wrote a book in 2013, and I swore to God, I would never, ever, ever, ever write a book again. It was the hardest thing I ever did. And this year, I don't know how I wrote 3 so far, and helping multiple people write books. So surprising, just absolutely game changing how AI is unlocking people's potential. So very cool. Yay. Maybe I put the code in incorrectly. Diana, let's take this into the chat offline, because the code might have expired today. I need to change that up or check that out or whatever. So let me go take a look
Okay, I
at
tried
that.
to do that in the direct. Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's all right.
I've tried for a few days to do this, and I haven't been able to get it done. So please, yeah, whatever you can do, because I want to do that.
Yeah, we'll get you signed up. That's super fun.
Cool.
There's already some trainings out there to get you ready for Monday when it kicks off. So awesome. All right. Well, Diana, I'll talk to you in Slack. Is that okay? Yep. Awesome. Well, thank you for joining me this beautiful Friday. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys around real soon. Bye, guys.
It's a great sheet. It's a great sheet. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome, guys. Enjoy.
Thank you.